Alright, what's good? Salsa here. And let's go ahead and finish up covering part 2 of this little Scourge virus stuff that I'm doing. We're just going to cover chapter 88, picking up from chapter 87 when Thrag showed up to defend Mark and Earth from Alan's wrath. And remember, like always, before we get into anything, make sure that you like and subscribe. I repeat, like and subscribe. Let's go. Now, chapter 88 opens up with Alan being terrified to see Thrag, and Thrag gives Alan and Oliver a very sarcastic greeting and asks Alan if he really thought they wouldn't monitor the planet's activity and to give him one reason why he shouldn't slaughter them both. Alan doesn't back down and tells Thrag that he has multiple reasons, but only one matters, and whips out a gun containing the Scourge virus and threatens to kill him right on the spot. Fighting his urge to destroy Alan, Thrag tells him that he's being real disrespectful to threaten him with a virus, but Alan stands behind the virus' strength and tells Thrag to stop pretending like he still has the upper hand. Thrag understands what's at stake, but still makes it clear that he can decapitate Alan's head before the virus can even take effect. Invincible chimes in and tries to calm the situation and end the conflict before it gets ugly and advises Alan to go home since Thrag knows of his plans. Oliver and Alan remain silent looking stupid while Mark continues to persuade them not to do anything crazy at the least. Thrag makes it clear that there will be no fight and how he understands that since Alan has become the coalition's new leader that he's under a lot of pressure and offers him a truce. That truth didn't seem to make Alan too happy though, but Thrag reminds him that even if he does infect him, that he could still kill him and all the Viltrumites will still be safe, making him a useless sacrifice. Thrag further explains that he doesn't want to go through this and how he understands the pressure of a leader to do what's right, but also highlights that Alan is allowing his duty to overshadow his judgment. He gives Alan his word and tells him that it's not good to act off of impulse and to consider how he really feels before doing anything, with Alan agreeing, surprising Invincible in the process. Thrag proposes his truce for a second time and informs Alan that this is not a hostile takeover and that they will continue to remain unknown in the planet, but stresses his discomfort with them being able to release the virus at will. This is countered with a reminder that they can also destroy the planet at will and advises that both parties use their advantages over one another to keep each other in check. Alan is still reluctant, but Thrag reminds him again that he's backed into a corner with no choice. And here comes stupid Oliver about to make the situation worse, just saying stupid stuff that makes no sense, but Alan tells him to stop it and that Thrag is right. And then the useless Guardians hit the scene, leaving Mark in question and confused. Bulletproof asks Invincible how is he able to hear him since Robot can't. Mark confirms that he has alien tech that allows him to transmit his thoughts and tells Bulletproof that Robot can't hear because he's out of range, forcing Bulletproof to pass messages between the two. Mark apologizes and tells them both that he has it under control. Thrag asks Mark who are these people, with Mark telling him that these are his friends and they pose no threat. Robot can care less and wants to take everybody back to the Pentagon to be detained, and Invincible shuts that down real quick and tells him hell nah. Robot orders the Guardians to subdue them all, but Mark tells him not to do this since he knows Thrag can just easily kill them all. Bulletproof tells Mark that he doesn't know what's been up with him lately, but he brought this on himself, with Mark telling him that he's not wrong while Monster Girl tries to attack Thrag and Mark warns her in the background. Thrag just smacks her away and breaks her helmet, but Robot provides quick support while Mark begs Thrag not to kill them. Now in the distance, Oliver is beating up a Guardian and grows impatient and flies towards Alan while everyone continues their skirmish. Oliver tells Alan this is their chance to execute while Thrag is distracted and steals the gun containing the virus and flies straight to Earth, being stupid Oliver as usual. He low-key kind of reminds me of Yamcha, I'm not gonna lie. Mark keeps begging Thrag for the third time not to kill anyone, but Thrag lets him know his patience is really being tested, and Mark flies off to stop stupid Oliver from being Oliver. He makes his way through the Guardians with crazy speed and enters Earth's atmosphere so fast and catches up with Oliver. He tackles him in mid-air, demanding that he stop it. As usual, Oliver doesn't listen and tells Mark that he's trying to save the universe like a clueless idiot. Mark tells him no, but Oliver tells Mark to let the gun fall. Mark flies away with that improved speed and catches the gun, but Oliver catches him also and attacks Mark, but he's not fazed. He smacks Oliver and tells him that he can't let these people die and questions why would he even do this in the first place, with Oliver responding to calling Mark weak for wanting to sacrifice billions, but Mark ain't having it and decks Oliver in his jaw once more. Alan tells everyone to stop and they actually do it. And he tells them that their planet's fate is at risk and that he's needed to stop what's about to happen and flies to Earth, leaving everyone confused. Now we double back to Mark and Oliver still fighting over the virus, and Oliver tells Mark that he's through arguing with them and how he has Alan reconsidering, but Mark begs his brother to stop as they have a back and forth exchange over the weapon. And then boom, stupid Oliver then sprayed his brother with the virus directly in his face, and at that, had the nerve to be considerate like he had never had ill intentions in the first place. Oliver quickly realizes that he made a mistake and goes after Mark to help, but is told by Alan to stop because if he gets too close he may get infected also. Mark flies through the sky and then Alan manages to catch him. Alan want to act all concerned now and asks Mark if he's okay, but Mark tells him that he's fine and asks him how long before the virus actually spreads through the atmosphere. But Alan ignores it and keeps asking Mark if he's okay, causing Mark to go off, telling him not to act like he cares now, considering that he actually caused all of this, and asks Alan to clarify if the virus is airborne or not. Alan explains that they're over an ocean and that the gun is meant for individual situations, making the virus rely on carriers, and that the planet is not under threat. Mark is somewhat relieved and takes a second. Alan asks him again if he's okay, but Mark insists that he's fine and is ready to go get the gun away from Oliver. Alan tells him that he can't be in contact with humans or Viltrumites without proper screening, but Mark seems to think that the coalition overestimated their ability to make the virus stronger, and he couldn't be any more wrong because Alan calls Mark name in fear. And then we see Mark bleeding from his eyes, and we know this boy is clearly infected, and he still think he fine. Thanks a lot, Oliver. And there you have it. That's chapter 88, or part 2 of the Scourge virus stuff in a nutshell. And like I said in my previous video, I really don't like Alan and I really don't like Oliver. They both overreact and neither one of them thinks before doing stuff, making them perfect for each other. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the two. And next time we're gonna go ahead and cover what happens after the Scourge virus. But until then, come on and holler at your boy Saucy. I'm out.